Hi guys, Lady Random here and welcome back to Regrowth. Alrighty, so we start off down in our Thorncraft area. Now you may recall from the previous episode we were doing some blood magic stuff. And we got to the Applied Arcana quest, which needs us to actually make thormic slates and botanical slates. So thormic slates, we have now done sort of the research for that. And we've also done some research, so this is a bit messy. So we've got the thormic blood collection. So this is the let's come out of here, go back to the quest line. So this is the second part of the Blood and Blaze, the Thaumaturge's Razor. We've done the research for that, and we've also done the research for the thormic slate. So looking at these, thormic blood collection, the thormic Thaumaturge's Razor is, it says mostly harmless, but it is a little bit of forbidden knowledge, so potentially this could give us some warp, which is never good. The thormic slate is fine. That doesn't seem to give us anything at all, so let's just consume the knowledge for both of those and let's get this unlocked and see what we actually need for the thormic blood collection. So let's have a look at that. So we need 2 thormium ingots, we need some victus, and we need precontatio in order to make our Thaumaturge's Razor. And we also need a new sacrificial knife. Now here is a challenge, because I don't think we've actually got anything. I don't think we've got any victus looking at this as yet. Now what items have victus in them? Let's go into our hopefully we should be able to have a look at that. So it's minor instability on that. That's cool. Let's just pop back into here, into our basic infusion, into our aspects, and let's find ourselves victus. And if we hover over that, it should tell us the items that it has it in. So it looks like it is in eggs. Eggs is good. Eggs is good, so we need to get ourselves, hopefully I've got some water jars. I don't have any water jars. Awesome. Good start. Good start indeed. Right. Things that need to happen then are, I need some sand. Pretty sure we've got a bunch of sand here. Lovely. Let's get that smelted into glass. That's going to be part number 1. Eggs, we can start cooking up come on, give me a stack. Oh wow, yeah, I forgot this doesn't do nice little stacks like that, does it? Oh bother, never mind. No, where are we going? Go! Let's go down to here. Let's start cooking up some eggs. So I'm not entirely sure what that gives us. So that's almost empty, almost empty, almost empty. So I'm not entirely sure what we're going to get out of this. We've not got enough just yet. Let's get some glass. 6 of those. That'll at least give us some lovely glass panes to be getting on with. And why don't we grab some more slabs while we're down here? Don't know whether we can use those. Let's use birchwood, because we don't really care for birchwood very much. That'll give us at least 6 more warded jars, which hopefully will give us enough victus. Let's have a look at what do we need. There we go. 16 and 10 by the looks of things. Precontatio we're all right for. So we should be all right for that. No, that is not what I intended to do at all, is it? Hopefully we've got enough V-lift in our wand to be able to make these. We had enough to make 2. Wow. What are we out of? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Hopefully, let's see what we're starting to get out of here. So it looks like that's going to fill up quite nicely. Let's start cooking a few more. So it looks like it goes pretty quickly. So that's about half full. I don't know what that's half full of, but... So I think, is that cooking itself quite quickly? These do seem to smelt down quite nicely, which is good. There we go. That's about half full, so that's half full of something completely different by the looks of things. That doesn't appear to be doing any more, so let's see if that... Nope. Have these two swapped around? This is the question. Okay, let's try putting you down there. Let's try putting you... There we go. Let's try and keep that going. Feeding in so we fill that jar up nice and quick. At least we know that gives us 64, which is more than enough for what we need. We'll go and grab a label for that one. Let's just keep feeding it eggs. Are you still filling up? That's stopped again. Hopefully it's not filling up with whatever else the... Perfect. Keep it coming. You still going? Right, so you are a boarded jar of Bestia. Ooh. Don't think we... Oh, we have got Bestia here. So let's grab that and see if we can... Nope, you're not connecting there. Are you now filling up with Bestia down here? Nope. Yeah, that's still Bestia. Okay, so it looks like we do need another warded jar. That's kind of frustrating. Okay. Where's our wand? Let's go and see if we can get ourselves a bit more air. And we are back. Right, so it looks like we got a... Where is it? Our Bestia. That can sit up there. Now we got... In addition, we got some Limus. What do we get? So we've got 36 there. We've got 45 there. So let's just see if we can... Just, in fact, you know what? I'm not going to worry too much about popping this all down. Let's go and put this up for the moment. We'll worry about what it all looks like later. We've got a little jar of Victus there. That's got 32 in it actually. That will be plenty for what we need. So let's take that one through. And then we've got 49 Victus, which, you know, we'll just sit that up there. I'm going to put this into here because that is what we're going to need as part of our infusion altar. We've already got Precontatio. So we just need to go make another sacrificial knife, which let's just very quickly just hover over that and remember how we need to do the sacrificial knife, which I can't remember. Ooh, nasty. So sacrificial knife is Arthana in... Oh, hello. I'm struggling getting down there. Our fauna into... We need gold. Into a mana pool. So let's go 1, 2 of them, 1 of them. I think it's an emerald and a stick that we need. Yeah, emerald and a stick. So boom. Grab ourselves another emerald. Quickly throw that together out here. Take you back. 1 of you. 1 of you. 2 of you. Let's whiz this over to one of our mana pools, and again, it doesn't really matter. You know what, I'm sitting there thinking I've just run all the way over here and we've actually got a mana pool. The ones near the bees. That, to be perfectly honest with you, I could have used. Because I accidentally broke my bee chest earlier, and the this here, our hibiscus started chewing upon some of them, which wasn't particularly clever, but hey. Right. And what was the other thing we were doing? It was the thormic slates, wasn't it? So can we do all of this at the same time? So thormic slate, that's just stone. And that gives us 3 of those. And I think we... Oops, we only need 1 of each, don't we? So stone. Stone, stone, stone. Do we have any stone? We do. So let's get 1, 2, 3 of those. We need 1, 2, 3, 4 thormic ingots. And again, it's just Victus and Precontatio for that. It was actually, weirdly enough, the same... I say weirdly enough, the same recipe for each of... Oops. Oopsie. So, let's do the thormic slate first of all. So we need to be able to do... So I think it must be, looking at that... Whoops. Thormic slate. So that's 1 in the middle and 1 either side. And then thormium ingots. So if we go thormium ingot here, a thormium ingot here, like so, and then if we go stone, 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 grab our wand. Ah, where's our wand? Oh, of course it's in here, isn't it? Horrible thought at the moment. There's our wand, and hopefully this is right click on there, so that will start sucking in our thormium ingots and our stone, and it should start pulling in the essence. Oh, well, there we go. That was quicker than expected. So we can right click that. That gives us our slate. And now if we put our recipe up for this here, so that is literally just thormium and this. So why don't we just do the same thing that will go there, there, this in the middle. There we go. And again, it should be pretty quick. This is going to take a little more Precontatio and Victus than the last one, but we should have plenty to do that. You can see it's now sucking the thormium in. And we have our Thaumaturge's razor, which is awesome. So let's have a look. Going back to here, completed that. That now gives us 2 runes of augmented capacity. So that is very cool, and that gives us 2,000 life points for 2 hearts, which is good. A couple more runes that we can use on our altar. And the last thing that we need to do then is look at the botanical slates. Dead easy, stone into mana. And we can just pop outside and do that. Because we can grab some stone from up here on the way past. So I'm going to do 3 again just because we got 3 out of the other one. Hopefully we might actually have enough mana in here to do it. Like so. There we go. We've got 3. Boom. 100% on there. Oh, and runes. So now botanical runes. So we need gold, stone, and 2 runes for that. And I think, again, is it just 1 we need for that one? And for this one, thormic runes. We're going to have to research. Okay, well, we can do gold quickly. That's not a problem. And we'll have to come back to do the thormic one because we're going to have to do the research for the thormic, but that's not a problem. We can do that in the next episode. So, stone. Pretty sure we should have... Yeah, there we go. Another bit of stone in there. I've just got stone everywhere at the moment. So that in the middle. 2 runes. And... no, it was the other way around, wasn't it? Stone there. There we go. 1 botanical rune. That's 100%, and we'll have to do the research on that one. Now, the last thing that I wanted to do is actually just go and make this the apprentice's blood orb very quickly, because I'm kind of conscious time is starting to creep on again. So that is simply, as we did with the weak blood orb, is that we just basically dropped a diamond into the runic altar. And the other thing I was going to make is this here, which is the air sigil, and we'll need to make that once we've actually got our orb, because unfortunately I don't believe it works with the... I think it's got to be the apprentice's blood orb. You can't do it with a weak blood orb, but we will take the ingredients that we need. So for that we need the reinforced slate, we need a ghast tear, we need 6 feathers, and we need our blood orb. So let's go and go play out here. See how we're getting on. This is probably going to take a whole bunch of blood out of this, but because we've now got the speed runes, that should make a big difference with regards to how quickly this happens. So we just right click that on there. I haven't actually brought out my what do you call it, my divination sigil, which is a bit silly, but let's grab our... oh, and haven't even got my elven knife. Wow, I am so unprepared today. It's kind of been a little bit of a wing it episode because I wasn't entirely sure how long it was going to take me to do everything. But let's go grab... oh, just as it's coming down night, so... why don't we just quickly drop off a few of the bits that we don't need. And we will wait for morning. I'll see you guys in a sec. Alrighty, it is morning. We are back. Right, let's go and see if this is done. It looks like it might have actually already completed. Yeah, it has. Awesome. So yeah, that took, wow, 5,000 life points. That's quite a lot. So I think, has that been filling up? So let's just quickly get some more blood into the altar. Because you need to actually chuck that in there. Is that actually filled up from there? Yeah, it may well have done by the looks of things. Well, that's pretty cool. So what have we got on us? 5,000 life points there. The altar's holding 10,000, which is cool. I think I need to fill that, don't I, from my own bloods. So what's that holding in it now? $5,800. Wow. kind of overdid that a little bit. Now, what do we need for this air sigil? Doesn't tell us. But let's go inside and let's go and see if we can craft this up. So I'm not entirely sure what the air sigil does. It's something to do with flying. So let's just read it quickly. So sometimes running along the ground isn't to your taste, and other methods of flight you found trade speed for stability. With the sigil, that isn't the case. Who has time to worry about staying airborne when trying to get somewhere fast, right? So this might allow us some flight. This might actually allow us some flight. So let's put that in there. I think it's that there, gas tier on top, 1 air sigil. Awesome. 100%, and that gives us 2 more speed runes. Happy days. So we could have probably got away with actually not making that. So that has now unlocked more for us. We've also got our blood orb there, which gives us 10 reinforced slates. Happy days, and that has now unlocked even more things. So yeah, I think this is a bound blade, I believe. We've now unlocked giving it a glow. So your altar doesn't seem to be capable of much, but the sanguine scientium outlines further steps to make it more powerful. Better still, upgrading to this 3rd tier will allow the usage of any type of blood rune in any position in the altar structure. So imbued slates, something we'll need to look at in the next episode, and that will give us some runes of acceleration as well. But let's just have a... Oh wow! So this acts a little bit like it's... Oh, and we're not taking any damage at least, are we? We are taking damage. Okay, note to self, don't do that. So that might help us kind of get away from a few things. But yeah, that's an interesting little toy, that, isn't it? It kind of explains why it's sort of that end colour. But note to self, let's not be doing that in our... Not be doing that in our robes. Right, there we go. Let's get ourselves safely inside, I think, with all of our bits and pieces from today. I think that's actually not been a bad episode. We've actually managed to achieve quite a lot. So apologies that it's been a little bit of a jumpy about, choppy episode where we've been trying to obviously get aspects, all of that lovely stuff in order to achieve what we wanted to do. But we're starting to make our way into blood magic, so I think we'll be concentrating again on the tier 3 altar as part of our next episode. But for now, guys, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and we shall see you in the next one. Take care.